We're with Jiten Yumnam from the Indigenous Peoples Movement for Self-Determination and Liberation, coming to you live from the United Nations ASCAP Asia Pacific Forum for Sustainable Development Goals. In a very short while, the UN Bangkok, or the United Nations Asia Pacific, will be releasing the draft of this year's declaration. Help us understand the draft, and what is your comments on the draft so far, Jiten?
Yeah, thank you very much. I would like to give two different aspects on looking into the draft outcome document. There are a couple of areas which the UNSCAP has integrated some of the comments and concerns raised from the civil society, and specifically from the indigenous people's constituency. The aspect of inclusive decision making in the implementation of sustainable development goals, to recognize the specific impact on the vulnerable groups, no? And they specifically identified indigenous groups as one of the sectors or marginalized group, which are heavily affected by the climate disaster, for example, or the unsustainable development processes. No? So there are specific areas where the draft talks about inclusive participation and inclusive decision-making process in areas like climate change. But then there are other concerns. Some of these concerns are really, important because it's still focused, the draft still focus on the neoliberal model of development, whereby it talks focusing on increased investment into development areas like climate change. It talks about bringing in more private sector. It talks about blended finance without mentioning specific areas to ensure the respect of human rights of the communities, indigenous community or other, which are affected by the kind of unsustainable developmental push in the pretext of climate change mitigation and promoting sustainable development goals. And in the draft also stress on enhancing carbon resilient carbon sequestering mechanism, which are problematic, and in so many indigenous communities all around. Like, for example, the construction of dam in the pretext of promoting climate clean energy. I think this is already causing not just harm to the environment, but also displacing a lot of the indigenous community, and also threatening the very survival of many of the marginalized indigenous communities all around across Asia Pacific. So finally, this report, it's a mix, but then I think the larger concern is there is the concerns of the communities and even the civil societies. I think it far outweighs the effort to accommodate some of the concern, because still the draft still focusing on the neoliberal model of development. The draft still focused on the private sector oriented development. The draft still have very limited reference to human rights of the indigenous communities, and the draft still doesn't have any strong reference to recognize the intrinsic role of indigenous peoples in promoting sustainable development across the Asia region.
All right, so thanks for catching up with you. So good luck, and hope that the UNSCAP will improve the language in the statement. So thank you again, Jiten Yumnam.
Thank you.
What's happening now?
I think